It is a beautiful, crisp morning. It is almost spring. I am so excited. I do still have on coveralls because this, I'm hoping, is our last chilly, I don't know, weather that's coming through. So it's supposed to get down to 15 tomorrow, and I have all my little kohlrabi starts and they are ready to go out. So I think after tomorrow's really cold temperature, that's going to be probably, really early in that morning, I'm going to put them out. They did really well last year. They love that cold weather, and so I'm going to do that. I also have some seeds ready. I'm going to go ahead and plant some onion seeds, some carrot seeds, and then, but what I will have to do is actually cover up the beds with some cloth. I've got some frost cloth that I had bought many years ago for my trees, and I've cut them up and used it. And I usually just staple it to the top so the chickens can't get in there and scratch, because these seeds are going to be very, very what is the word I'm looking for? Very, very shallow depth. These little bitty seeds that I'm going to be planting. So I just want to cover them and then keep the chickens out of them because they'll scratch, especially when I put down the new dirt. I've got some new raised bed soil that I'm going to buy just for a top coat. Some of them need to be filled up a little bit, and I found a really good one. I think it's at Menards or Home Depot. I can't remember which one. I'm thinking Menards. It's an organic blend. I had really good luck with it last year, so I'm going to use that one. But right now, I'm out here. I'm going to move this chicken tractor. This has 3 roosters in it. It's kind of cumbersome to move. It is a little heavy, but this is the caterpillar tunnel that is not done yet, that I'm keeping videos on and eventually going to share. But this is going to get the plastic on it before too much longer. But what I've done here is actually put manure every other rib, and then I brought the tractor down it, which works really well because we have a smaller tractor, and just kind of dispersed it. I didn't really till a whole lot, just kind of mixed it up in the middle. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work out for me, but I'm moving them along the outside just for them to have more grass, because I don't want to actually feed them that much grain. And then eventually I'm going to put wheels on this that would help me a little bit, maybe. I have no idea. That's always you always have all these grand plans and don't always get them done. But what I'm really excited about is back over here by this tree. I used to have bees, and that's where we're going today. I'm really excited. Our youngest daughter and I are going to go to our local apiary, and I'm going to order bees. I'm so excited. I'm hoping they still have some available, actually. So maybe I shouldn't be too excited. I should wait and see. But I have not had good luck with bees. I've had bees multiple times. Actually, all my bees have been swarms. So the very first swarm, we have a cedar tree that's kind of dead down, kind of dead. It is dead. I don't know what it kind of is, but the tree down the road, down our driveway, is dead, and we actually had bees in there, and it swarmed out. And so a neighbor friend of mine and I got them, and I actually got honey off of them, but then they left. They all swarmed out because I didn't know what I was doing. So I have gotten swarms from her, or swarms from my own bees actually, and not been able to keep them. So I don't know if it's a parasite thing or if it's just me or what, but I don't really like to be very hands-on, like in them all the time. I like them to kind of do their own thing, and so I don't know. So this local place actually gives classes, which I'm too late for, and I don't know that I would have actual time for, because it's many weeks, like on Saturdays. And but they do have a book that they use, so I'm going to see about getting that and just kind of talk to them and see maybe I'm doing something wrong, obviously. So anyways, I'm pretty excited about that. I've got a neighbor that has bees, another friend that just ordered her bees, so maybe we can kind of work together and figure this out. But I just love watching the honeybees, and I love having bees, because I'm going to plant lots of flowers this year. I'm really excited about that. And can you tell I'm excited? I'm just a little bit excited about bees, but this is going to be wonderful too. I think I may try to have them help me put this plastic on. I have everything that I need. I just need to get it out here, but it's kind of chilly. So maybe Saturday, because next week we're supposed to get some weather in the 70s. I'm pretty excited. But enough about that, because it's this time. We have to go milk. Yep, it's that time. I've been talking, but she's waiting on me. Patiently, actually, today. Good morning, Miss Annabelle. How are you? How are you this morning? So she'll look at me and she's like, what are you doing? Miss Annabelle. All right, I'm gonna get this done and then we'll go move the chickens because I totally forgot to do that. All right, made it back out here. Got the milking done, stepping into the tunnel. Well, it'll eventually be a tunnel. Now it's like ribs, like something laid here and died or something, I don't know. So I had two little wayward hens that keep escaping. They don't like staying over with the other chickens and they like hanging out in the barn because that used to be their coop actually. And they're two of our little older hens. One of them's name is Ducky, and she's pretty tame. She was kind of like a pet when she was younger. So we've had her for a few years actually. But I put them in here, kind of feel bad because those two roosters are like totally strutting their stuff now. But we're gonna get this moved, go grab the eggs out of the other chicken coop that's over by the garden. And then I'm headed inside, take the milk in and get ready because, you know, I'm going to possibly, fingers crossed, get bees. All right, so I got the eggs, they're ready to go in, the milk's ready to go in. I went ahead and took the water out to the chickens. I've got the water hooked up here because the trough was a little low out there, but as you can see, I need some new hoses. It's so bad. They're supposed to be heavy duty hoses, but we have such a large, we have like a 1-inch line. And so there's a lot more pressure and I really should put a pressure regulator right here. And I'm going to do that because my plan is to do some drip irrigation in the garden this year. I have all the stuff, I just need to actually put it together. So I will definitely have to put something on here for that. But that is the plan. But I'm going to set my timer because I will not remember that this is on and I will forget and it will run like all day long. I'm horrible about that. So as soon as I'm done talking to you, I'm going to set my timer and then I'm going in. But I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you enjoyed this little bitty glimpse into what I'm doing. I forgot to tell you, I got that little pasture blocked off because as soon as the grass is coming up, they've been eating it. So I'm getting that blocked off. We actually have 3 pastures out there, not huge ones, but I can kind of rotate them through. My plan is to put some chickens out there this year and all that good stuff. So anyways, I'm off of here now. I'm gonna go get ready because, you know, we got bees to go look at. So I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into my morning, and don't forget to be lovely lights today. And Annabelle says hi. So I just got back inside and my timer's going. I didn't forget that, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you this little latest Azure order. I got like 3 things in my Azure order this time, but I got some interesting. I got 5 pounds of baking powder. So we use this a lot. And so I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna get the whole big tub and I can refill the little one that you get like this. So I did that. Now, the cocoa powder I've bought a few times. I buy it by the 5-pound bag. This is really good cocoa powder. It's what I make. Well, I use cocoa powder for brownies. I make chocolate milk, so we go through quite a bit of this. I do still have some, but I wanted to make sure that it did not run out. Something we don't want to run out of. Another thing is dark chocolate chips. These are really good, and we don't want to run out of these either. We love chocolate chip cookies or chocolate chip muffins. So I was trying to see what's actually, yeah, it's organic cane sugar, cocoa liquor, and organic cocoa butter. So these are really good. And that is all in my Azure order. I just wanted to show you that really quickly. There was no sense in doing a video on that by itself, but I do love to order Azure like this, and I'll just have it shipped to my house because if you've watched my videos, you know that we're like an hour and a half away from our Azure stop. And I'm trying to get one closer, but it's not working out so well for me, so I'm hoping maybe one of these days. But if I get big items, then I really have to make it worth it. And sometimes, you know, if you do Azure orders, you know that sometimes those things aren't available, and then I've done it to where I've had feed and it wasn't available, and then I had to go and get, like, drive an hour and a half to get like these little things. So I try to make it worth our while if we're gonna go like make an evening of it, go eat and everything. So anyways, just a little tag on for my latest Azure order.